Hello everyone. Today we are going to do something different. We are going to create chess. Yes. And yes, I do use WSL in Windows. Why? No particular reason. I just like it. So, this chess is different but very unique. They both mean the same thing, but you will see what I mean. So, let me just show you around here. I have like these are all the images. I have downloaded everything and I have tried to make this project structure like a good project structure. So let's just go ahead and download our live server extension. I don't use much extensions, but this is a good one. Let's just start our server to see our web page in action. Like I have created the base of this game. Here it is. It is an 8 by 8 basic board with all the pieces and the numberings, and it should be like a little bit working.
Well, that was another in a long series of regrettable life choices.
Okay, so I have made some changes and let me just show you them. So I have added some CSS because why not, and I've added some utility functions to check the status and everything. I have tried to make this a modular, like everything modular, and so everything gets its own function. Like I have tried to make this maintainable also, but at the end of the day we just know that this is a shit code, but who cares, right? It works if it works. Like this is the CSS. Like I'm not too proud of it, but we'll change it later.
Well, that was another in a long series of regrettable life choices.
Okay, this is the last time, I swear. So it should be working now. It was just some old code that I forgot to remove. Everything is same. I just removed some old code. This is the move selected piece, like it's moving the pieces and console logging everything. So let's just give a quick refresh and okay, we are not able to take the black pawns right away, and it is working, I guess. Yes, let's just check with every piece, and yes, everything is working, and you can see that it's consoling the move piece in the console. And let's play a little game to see if everything works and everything is in flow. And then if you can see, I have also implemented the turn based mechanism. So
A little longer than a few minutes later.
so here we are after playing a little bit of game. We are at the end of the game. So every time you check opponent's king, it will be console log, and you can here see black king is in check by bishop from 0 comma 5. Okay, so the position is wrong. We'll see it later. But the thing is here, the bishop is checking the king. So like in some chess platforms, you will see that in this scenario, you can only move your king or the pieces that can save the king, but we will move the pawn because we want the white to win. And here you can see the game over, white wins. And here we are on the second game, and like I have added some this congratulation message, and it's good to have these messages, right?
1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
So here we are on the final, like pre-final version of our game, and I have done most of the things. I have added the power-ups, these chess rules. You can read them later. Like now the power-ups. What are the power-ups? Like the power-ups are the like selling point of this game, and like these include the shield. What this do, it will protect your piece for one turn, skip your opponent's turn. And the third one is a very unique one, that is a nuke. Yes, you can actually nuke your opponent's pawn, because if you can't beat them, nuke them, right? And this is the code. I have tried to make it good. And this power.js, I have tried to make it in a class, and it's very helpful. I'm just going to use classes from now onwards. And these are all the methods, and yeah, these are all the utility functions. Like most of them are just old functions reused into newer functions. Yeah, if that makes sense. And again, I have made like I have tried to code good, but at the end of the day it's just shit code. So yeah, this is the HTML, and this is the 8 by 8 board like we have seen. So let's just play a little game and see if everything is working. So the black moves from to f6, but here if you see that now our white pawn can eat the black pawn, right? But we will activate our shield, and now our pawn is unable to eat that pawn. That's what this shield does. It gives you an actual shield, so we are forced to use another piece. Now this will force like these people who are just learn these patterns and everything, and they just go on by learning. So they don't actually come up with moves. They are like, okay, you moved your e4, so I should move my e5, something like that. They are just pattern, they just remember patterns and do all that, and I really hate that about chess people. That's why I created this. And like every power up, okay, you think this is boring, everything that I'm doing is boring, so here is me giving a business pitch on this in a most business way possible, if that makes sense.
This stuff is starting now. This stuff is starting now. This stuff is starting now.
So I decided to recreate chess, but with my own little twist. This is not your traditional serious grandmasters staring at the board for hours kind of chess. Nope. This one is called vanilla chess with superpowers. Here's the deal. The basic mechanics and rules are the same as normal chess, except I removed all those special moves. Nobody really uses them anyway. Like castling. Sorry, Gotham Chess. But to keep things spicy, I added superpowers because, let's be honest, chess without explosions feels incomplete, right? Here are the powers you get. Shield. Protect your piece for one whole turn. Basically, it's like saying, not today, buddy. Skip. Yup. Just like Uno, make your opponent miss their turn and enjoy the evil laughter. Third, nuke. If a pawn is being too annoying, just boom. As a great man once said, if you can't beat them, nuke them. With these powers, chess becomes less about memorizing openings and more about real time problem solving. You can't just predict your opponent's next move anymore. They might throw a shield, skip your turn, or, well, drop a nuke on you. And that's the main goal of this game, to break out of pattern based thinking and push your brain into actual creative problem solving mode. Plus, it's just more fun this way. So, yeah, that's my vanilla chess with superpowers. Thank you for watching, and if you are here, why not subscribe?